Ignore the smoke, guys. That's just coolant that I spilled. This is the Poor Boy alternator. I have the project finished, well, just about finished. Still need to put the plastics on, but I made my bracket right here. First time welding a bracket together. Holds up pretty well. There's some spacers above here. See the fasteners that I used. I custom measured the belt, and I got one from Napa. This is the GL1200 alternator. Not terribly happy with the way this fits. I might have to figure something else out, but it's holding for now. With the fan, I had to space the blades away from the belt by using some nuts. But it's, as you can see, it's not going to be hitting anything. There's room there. This is the 8-gauge wire. It goes directly up here, through here. Ignore this mess. I'll get that cleaned up. But this wire goes down here. There's a 40 amp circuit breaker right here. If you trip the circuit breaker, you'll notice that the battery stops charging. Right now it's at about 1100 RPM and it's at 12.3 volts. You do have to rev it up a little bit for it to charge. So I'll do that right now. This is 2000 RPM right here. So, I mean, it charges a little bit while you're idling, not a whole lot though. You'll definitely need to be riding it for it to charge properly. These are my old stator wires. I just cut them. They're just hanging out over here, not doing anything. These are the other end of the stator wires. I don't know what to do with those yet. But if you do hit this button right here, it will disconnect the alternator from the battery and essentially stop charging. So anyway, yeah, that red wire goes down here, it comes back through here, and it connects to the battery right there. What else? Yeah, this is a relay I had to wire up because the wiring's all crusty and old. Basically what it does is it senses ignition source, or actually accessory source, and it will attach the battery to this whole fuse box right here, so that I get brand new wiring and I don't have to mess with this old wiring in here. I'm essentially bypassing the 40-plus-year-old wiring. What else? Yeah, custom brackets, belt, alternator, the pulley. I have a parts list. I'll share it with you guys. It wasn't too hard to set up. It required like 2 bushings, 2 brass bushings. And it fit basically perfectly. You're able to grind down the brass part to get perfect distance away from the timing belt cover. A little warm, that's alright. Yeah, you can tell where it cuts in and cuts out. At about like 1200 RPM is where it starts to charge. Anything below 1200, it will not charge at all. So our voltage is dropping right now. I'm at 1100 RPM. I'll just put it over like 1200 and you'll see it come up a little bit right there. Immediately goes to 14 volts. Some people said that the pulley size that I have on the timing belt cover would be too small, but it seemed to be okay. It's actually not too much bigger than this pulley right here. I think it's like a 3.5 inch. It's a power steering pump pulley by KRC, micro V 3 rib. These two wires don't do anything. I'm just going to cut these or remove them from the plastic right here. The only one you need is the ignition source. Honestly, I just hooked it up to the accessory source. I don't know if that really matters. It'll probably kill your battery if you're just idling it, or if you're just running the accessory all day long, it'll kill your battery, because there's an electromagnet inside of here where when you turn the bike on, that's what starts the alternator from working. So I couldn't find a better place to tap this in. Again, this is all custom, so it won't really help you, but if you go inside this fuse box right here, on the left side there's a plus terminal. You can tap that wire, this wire right here, over to that, and that will essentially do the same thing. So yeah, only really 2 wires are needed. If you do want to hook up the lamp, I believe it is, I can't really tell right now. It's either the green or the blue wire, and essentially what the lamp does is, if your alternator is charging, the lamp turns off. If your alternator is not charging the battery, the lamp turns on. Does need some carb work though. All right, that's it.